Hello everyone and welcome back to this Dear Diary series. I'm Nicole and today I want to talk to you about staying in our bodies because I have found for myself that sometimes when I'm overwhelmed or anxious or worried about the future, worried about the past, I'm escaping my body. And I've been noticing this in small and big moments. Moments when I'm talking to a friend and I feel like I'm maybe comparing myself or wishing that I was further along or getting so invested in where they are in their lives that I no longer feel good about where I am in my life. And this can cause us to what I call leave our bodies. And I mean disassociate from what is happening here and now, what we are planted in, what our present moment is. We can kind of teleport ourselves forward or backward or where we think we should be or want to be. And in doing so, we are escaping the now moment. And I had a moment of this last night where I was just feeling a little bit overwhelmed, confused, and wanting to know what was going to make me feel better. And I caught myself and I realized I don't need anything to make me feel better. What do I enjoy about this present moment? What feels good in this now moment? What about my life right here, right now was I once praying for and hoping for, and why have I chosen to live this way right here, right now? And by doing that, everything went quiet. It was kind of crazy how my inner world and what seemed like my outer world went quiet in that moment. And I called all of my energy, all of my awareness back to my body and into my heart space in particular. And I started breathing into my heart, like I shared with you in a past video. And I started feeling right here, right now. What do I feel right here, right now? And I realized that I was at peace. Inside, I was at peace, but I was escaping that by trying to get somewhere other than right here, right now. But when I brought myself back to this present moment, I realized that all my needs are taken care of. I have been making decisions based off of what feels good and right for me in each now moment. And I wouldn't necessarily change that. I don't want what these other people have. So why am I comparing myself to that and making myself feel bad for following what actually does light me up and feel good? Because the only reason that I was doing that was because I was taking myself from where I am and then trying to put myself somewhere else next to someone else and compare. But that is not the point. We are all here to live our own beautiful destinies. We have our own pre-coded purpose, message, and reason for being here. And I know for myself that I am doing my absolute best to choose that in each now moment. And so the only reason that I sometimes feel less than or not enough is because I try to take and compare myself and what feels aligned in my body and compare that to what feels aligned in someone else's body or to what feels like society is telling us is the right answer for all, and that doesn't fit me. So I share this with you to remind you to feel into your own present moment, to where you are right now. And even if you aren't happy, that's okay. There's still parts of my life that I'm not exactly thrilled about, but it's not that I hate them or that I would want to change them completely. It's just that, yes, I'm still growing and evolving and embodying more of the fullness of who I desire to be. But in doing that, I can still be grateful for this present moment. I can still grow and be present. And so when I did that, when I brought myself back to the present moment, I could actually feel the energy within my body turning back on, if you will. I could feel my heart expanding. I could feel the warmth in my chest. I could feel the joy in my being for where I am and for choosing my life based off of my own heart's guidance, my own intuition. I am so extremely grateful to myself for that. And I am so convicted to choosing my authenticity, my inner alignment over anything else, that I would not change where I am right here, right now. Sure, I can still make choices and I can still evolve and I can still raise my vibration and become the vibrational match for new, more expansive, exciting opportunities yet to come. But that does not mean that this present moment right here is wrong. And that's the biggest message that I want to get across, is that Your present moment doesn't need to be wrong, even if you're feeling like there's more that you desire out of life. How can you bring yourself back to your body, to what is happening right now? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food to feed your body? Do you have clean water? Do you have a safe place to sleep? Do you have loved ones in your life? Are you doing things that make you excited, that you're looking forward to? Is there anything in your life right here, right now that you are grateful for? Chances are there's at least a handful of things. And so I'm reminding you and I'm reminding myself to come back into our bodies and to come back into the present moment versus trying to project ourselves somewhere other than where we are right here, right now. I hope that this message touches whoever it's meant to touch and helps you if you're someone that needed to hear it today. I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow for day 22.